Jim and Galit Gefen moved to the Bay Area in 2013 with their 5 children.
After we just adjusted and we started feeling that things are running smooth, this is when everything hit us.
I had some symptoms and I knew that there was something going wrong with me. So visited my family doctor and she decided that I should run a number of blood tests. They came back with very alarming results. They were amazed that I was still alive. She practically told me that you have 5% remaining kidney function and you're what is considered stage 5 of end-stage renal disease. And it was like a mountain coming down on me.
They told us there is no time to wait. You're already in danger. I mean, you can die any moment, basically.
So I started dialysis on a daily basis. But as my disease progressed, the lab results were coming back worse every time. It became clear to us that the only viable solution for us would be to find a kidney donor. And luckily for me, Galit realized this at a very early stage.
I launched a campaign on Facebook. I told the story, that it's my husband and we're parents for 5 beautiful kids and it's just a bit of our life.
It went from friend to friend, from their friends to their friends.
It reached, I think, above 500,000 people.
Within a short period of time, that was something like a week.
Meanwhile, in Israel, Yogev Azulay had just completed 8 years of service in the Israeli Defense Forces, and after achieving the rank of captain, he was now looking forward to spending time with his wife and son. But suddenly, his family faced a medical crisis of their own. Yogev's 3-year-old niece suffered a severe head injury, and doctors told the family to prepare for the worst.
הילדה נמצאת בטיפול נמרץ, מורדמת ומונשמת. אין עוד חיים כזה או אחר שאמור לסמן לנו מה מצבה הרפואי. ורוב הפרסום של התפילות לרפואת אחיינית היו דרך הפייסבוק. במהלך הרפרוף בפייסבוק אני קורא פוסט על אישה בשם גלית שמספרת שבעלה ג'ים נמצא במצב מאוד רגיש ומסוכן, ממש בסכנת חיים. וכל מה שהם צריכים כדי להציל את חייו זה תרומת כליה. שלחתי הודעה לגלית, אמרתי לה שאני מעוניין לנסות.
And then he said that moment when he read it, he said that מידה כנגד מידה, that he hopes that if he can save someone's life, his life can be saved.
מהרגע שקיבלתי על עצמי, אפילו רק במחשבה, את זה שאנחנו רוצים לעזור לג'ים, ושנתרום לו בעצם כליה ובכך נציל לו את החיים, באופן ממש ניסי, תלל מתעוררת, שבה לחיים. הרופאים כולם ממש התפלאו. אנחנו ידענו באופן ממש ברור כשמש, שהסיבה היא אחת ויחידה, הרצון שלנו לעזור לאדם אחר, היא זו שעמדה לזכותה של תלל, בריאה ושלמה.
Grateful for his niece's incredible recovery, Yogev began the process of undergoing countless medical tests, first at home in Israel and eventually in San Francisco.
We obviously went to the airport to welcome them. Up until that point, I had never spoken to him. My wife did all the communications, so this was a very emotional moment for me because I was to see for the very first time the only apparent person that was suitable and a possible candidate for me. So we arrived at San Francisco airport, lots of people coming out of the gates. The moment Yogev and Liora passed them, we immediately knew it's them. I remember him turning towards our direction. There were a couple of yards between us, and he's smiling at me as if he's telling me, don't worry, everything will be fine. And I still knew at the time that he has to undergo all those evaluations. We have to wait from the transplant center before we get a positive answer. But again, his look was just like, without speaking a word, everything's gonna be just fine. And our bond kept on growing stronger and stronger. Eventually, time came that they had to go back to Israel. And I recall telling him that regardless of the outcome, of whether, eventually the transplant center will give the go-ahead or not, I gained a brother. And then we had to wait for an additional 2 months. And then we heard the great news that we were a perfect match. We knew that the surgery would take place in San Francisco at UCSF, but we live in Livermore, which is quite a distance. So we needed a place in San Francisco that we'd be able to stay following our surgery. Luckily, my wife was introduced to JFCS, and they've been remarkable from the very first moment. They arranged for us and Yogev and Liora not only to stay as long as we wanted at the Roda Goldman Plaza, but they went above and beyond, and especially for Liora and Yogev, that everything is absolute kosher according to the strict guidelines. They made sure that the refrigerators were filled with food. And at the hospital, we were extremely happy to see JFCS, Rabbi Daniel Isaacson, come visit us. From his wonderful personality, his smiling face, more than anything else, the human factor was absolutely remarkable.
היה לנו מאוד מרגש לפגוש אותו, הוא מאוד שמח. הוא בעצם היה הנציג של הארגון, הנציג של אניטה, המנהלת של הארגון, שיש לנו כל מה שאנחנו צריכים.
They actually opened their arms and they told us, you don't have to worry about anything, and it was truly amazing.
ביום שכל הרחובות יהיו לטובתנו, יהיו שם בשבילנו ולא של אחרים.
I'm just going to listen to your heart here.
גם אנחנו אז נוכל לצאת שלובי ידיים, לראות אז מעלינו שמיים נקיים. ואת עכשיו את לא יודעת, אבל אני שמעתי, יש חיים טובים, שכל האנשים חיים בלי פחד, ונשארים ביחד, חיים פשוטים.
כמובן שהיה לנו עזרה מדהימה מהארגון JFCS, שעזר לנו בצורה יוצאת מן הכלל. את העזרה שלהם הרגשנו הרבה יותר גם אחרי הניתוח.
על מנת שנוכל להעביר את ההחלמה בצורה יוזמה של JFCS, אנחנו אפילו לא חשבנו על זה. הם דאגו לבייביסיטר, כי בסוף הם באמת מבינים שהילד צריך לצאת, לשחק, ליהנות, להשתולל קצת.
אין לנו מילים. כל דבר כזה עזר לנו בצורה שאין לתאר.
אנחנו צוחקים אנחנו חושבים שהוא ראה יותר מקומות בסן פרנסיסקו מאשר אנחנו ראינו. ובזמן שהיא הייתה לוקחת אותו, זה היה זמן שיכולתי לנוח יותר, ובעצם לתת להחלמה להתקיים בצורה הטובה ביותר.
You know, in the army, when a soldier do a great thing, he get a medal, yes. When you save life, you get a scar. Yes, but it's beauty, yes.
ופגשנו גם את אניטה, והודנו לה באופן אישי, והיא הדהים אותי לשמוע שהיא ענתה לנו מה זאת אומרת? אתם מודים לנו, נתתם לנו את הזכות לעזור לכם, וזה היה ממש מחמם את הלב לשמוע.
How can you thank everyone for such a gesture? It's overwhelming. It's beautiful. I think that's the true essence of life. How we as human beings help one another. I think there's nothing more important than that.